Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back here to Cleared Nation. Thank you for stopping by again. Just gonna go here through a quick overview of some Overwatch stuff I got stored for you guys. This is raw footage, no editing, just gonna show it all and then gonna give you some talk through what I'm doing, give you some tips. I'm planning on doing this individually per character, but it's very time consuming and so don't expect it to be all, next week I'll have every single character. But just to let you guys know, I'm gonna start the video up here with Zarya. So I'm just gonna give you some tips through the match and stuff that I say very important to know about her character. She's one of the more complex characters in the game. So we're gonna have quite a couple things to talk about here. Some of her weaknesses are she is a tank, but for being a tank, her shields are not meant to be right there on the offensive. They're not meant to, like Reinhardt's shield, sit there and take the blast for the majority team. You're supposed to, you pop them up when your team's in battle, one per one, charge them up to power your weapon up. That's the biggest importance. You really don't have a lot of damage to deal unless your weapon is fully charged. If you can see to the right of the screen, that little orb in my gun, it gets bigger the more damage I absorb with the shield. So keep an eye on it. You see once it'll get bigger. If that's not, aside from that, right there on the reticle, you see that little zero underneath the reticle right there. That'll show you what percentage your gun is charged at. Once you get to 100%, this Zarya is insane. She just deals damage like an animal, and she can sit there and take it, which is important too. She's not the strongest tank. She's got 400 health. I think Reinhardt's got 500 or 600, and I think Diva might have a little bit more. I just gotta double check that. But she has quickly become one of my favorite characters. Very versatile. She's a little bit on the faster side. I like the fact for in comparison to Diva and Reinhardt and let me see who else. I think I think she's, her movement with the gun is not bad. She sit there and shoot your gun, jump around, dodge a couple shots. It isn't bad. You can see it when you're sitting there on. There's what I call my double tank team. Get it? Double tank team. Just like to sit there right behind Reinhardt's shield, blow him up. Now you see what I'm doing here. Something very important too. Uh, the main thing about Zarya is you do not want to be alone by yourself because you gain more by being with your team. You can put the shields on him and basically have him be in the front lines, and then you pick off the enemy off the sides. Like right now, this Tracer's just messing around with me. She's going room to room, going, "Hey, fuck you, asshole." And I was trying to stay as much as I could on the target, but little by little she picked me off and then Pharaoh finished me off. But overall, just that's another key thing I have to say about this game. You have to know when to switch your characters. You have to know when to stay as your characters, even though you might not be getting all the kills. Sometimes some characters get used to be a nuisance and distract your teammates. Uh, so that's a very important thing. Very important. And sometimes you don't you have to play. Not to just sit there and get the kills, but to sit there and distract your opponents. Your teammates can go head on and pick them off as if the opponent is following you. We got fucked up by that Tracer. Be careful of that too because you're susceptible to being together with your teammates. Finishers like that, like Tracer's grenade or Hanzo's dragon, very very dangerous. It's also if you disassemble and get the team, be careful for her little magnetism ball. It could be a pain in the ass on the other side. You can see I popped it right there. I didn't get that many people, but the point was just to get them away from the objective and so my team could move forward a little bit. Mr. Piggy there fucked me up with a shotgun to the face, but it's alright. Here we go. Spawning again. Just the game does that's one thing. The game's very repetitive. It's something you gotta get used to, but I mean if you play Call of Duty and you play all these other games like that, mostly, regular shooters. You understand the repetition, gun and shoot, gun and shoot. The only thing is, they might have more game modes, but at the end of the course, just, gun and shoot. I'd say the main thing that attracts me to the game and makes me enjoy every match is, although the game mode itself is repetitive and just seems like doing a lot of things, depending on the players that you have on your team and when your team plays, that's what really changes the game and makes every game more different. Sit here, clusterfuck of enemies. There's a freaking turbulence setting up his turret up top. Tracer fucking zooming around. This that's another. Be very If you see a turbulence setting up his turret, don't be afraid to go around the corner and just pop your shield, let it shield you up, and then get it from the corner with some grenade shots. Blow it up real quick. It's not your job as a Zarya to worry as much about the turret, just because sometimes you don't have the most advantage. But if you don't have a Hanzo or a Widowmaker or a Pharah that's on top of that turret, sometimes that you don't have to do that. Just go around the corners and shoot your grenade. Luckily, you don't have to get right on it. It has a good splash damage. So Zenyatta's in there trying to get his fucking me up with his little orbs. There you go. So don't be scared to use your ult. Sometimes waiting for the perfect time is horrible, most horrible thing. If you can't, like this game, I wasn't playing with anybody I knew, so I was kind of just by myself, just had to improvise on what they were doing, and just I knew, hey, I'm not gonna be able to get all these guys to sync up all our ults, but what I can do is that's either they're just shooting these group of people, so I just pop my orb over there. And like I said before, don't be afraid to sit there. You see, he's loading up my shield, and bam, pop my grenade right on him. S Zarya, you gotta watch out a lot for Pharahs too. They come from above and they mess you up because you don't have a lot of range, and most of your stuff is just splashing down. So be careful too. If you see a Zarya, don't try unless she's on the ground. She just came down. They'll try to go head on her. There you go. This Tracer's going over here trying to go ham on me. And that's remember, just shoot and move. Just jump around. Don't be scared to jump around. Now this right here, that Bastion messed me up. If that Bastion hadn't messed me up, that play would have been a completely different play. You would have been able to just grenade down on him, especially with your laser beam all charged up. So once your laser beam is charged up, like I said, you're gonna wreck shit left and right. You're gonna blow shit up. You're gonna grenade everything, and just pop your shields. It'll save you some damage from taking some damage, and keep the gun charged at the same time. There's that Bastion, little bastard. Now, the biggest thing about the grenades you're gonna have to get used to is they're kind of like they kind of have like a little bit more of a loop than Hanzo's arrows, but not as much as Junkrat's bombs. So you kind of have to be right up in there and kind of get used to that loop that you gotta shoot on. You can see we won the match. I didn't get player of the game. I will put a little video right here at the end of this video, so you can show you what you guys can do with Zarya. Don't be scared to try new heroes. And yo, my God, he's just wrecking shit with that Reaper. So he just wrecked everything. So I'm gonna show you guys a little clip here of another different match I had. I had that match. I did get player of the game with Zarya, and I just wrecked shit. And you will see real quick. I'll pull it right here at the end, and just gonna stay quiet. Just remember to subscribe, comment, like the video, share it, do whatever you guys want to do. Just keep coming back to Clear Nation, become a part of us. Remember, we love you. Clear Nation out.
Огонь по готовности! Charging up! Gravity cover! Triple kill.